Good evening, welcome back to my blog. If you're new here, and even if you're not, I'm always going to remind you to check out the playlist below where you can find videos more directly related to the purpose of my channel, which is sharing my experience with Crohn's disease and as a military spouse. If you truly watch my videos daily, as it is a daily vlog, then you'll notice that I did not post anything yesterday. And honestly, I almost didn't post anything today either, because you know how it is when you have an autoimmune illness. You make plans, but your body has other plans. I actually wanted to share with you something I was really inspired to do today, but I'm just feeling very drained. I checked my blood sugar, I checked my blood pressure, I've been hydrating all day, I went outside and got some sun. So I just kind of gave into my body these past 2 days, and I'm doing what I can without straining too much, because you already know if you stress your body past your limits, you will guaranteed flare. However, I didn't want to just skip another day, so I thought I would share with you the results I have up until now of the things I've been working on. And really, they all stemmed from this post that I saw on Facebook that really resonated with me. If you don't read Spanish, let me translate it for you. Again, it really resonated with me because, as you know by now, I work from home. So I'm very disciplined at home to spend certain times of the day working my home business, working my second home business, doing housework, or when my husband needs me, since we share one car, I'll drive over to him, pick him up or drop him off or whatever it is. Back on point, I noticed that I wasn't really taking advantage of the extra time. In my case, I put it in quotes because it's just basically shifting more so my time. There was nothing really that was new. I had picked up books before. I try to read books throughout the year, but I wasn't dedicating any time to them. I was taking that time more to go through the receipts I've mentioned before for my taxes, and even just take things easier than I normally do, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but also not as productive. And I'm a very results driven person. So I read that and thought, okay, I definitely have to finish my book. I started reading one of my old favorites, No Judgment. I enjoyed. This one is for pleasure, for amusement. It makes me laugh. And this other one is to practice my French, because it's been 6 years since I've taught French, and if you don't use it, you lose it. It already happened with my Italian. I tried taking some classes online to kind of refresh my memory, but they are so boring. I need that interaction, that challenge, that embarrassment of making a mistake or saying something completely wrong, so that it'll stick in my head that this is how you say it. So doing just grammar exercises and writing sentences, for me, it was boring. I'm also going to put myself out there, and you're going to hold me accountable. I started learning Korean last year. Again, it was online. It wasn't completely boring, because when it's something you don't know, it's so interesting and you want to know everything. But there was only one level of this course that was free. And once I finished it, there was really nothing. There was nowhere to go from there unless I paid a certain amount of money that wasn't accessible to me at the time. So I think what I'm going to do is refresh on that, because honestly, all I can remember right now is how to introduce myself and how to read the alphabet, so I can make out words. And when I see Korean signs out here in Hawaii, because there's all sorts of Asian cultures here, I'll see a Korean sign, I can make out what it says. I don't know what it means. So I think I'm going to pick up Korean again, try to get more of a solid base. Those two cover reading a book and new knowledge. However, home business or a new business, I already have 2, don't need a third. I think I got that part covered. I think what I'll do is try to come up with new strategies for the businesses I already have, or maybe new projects for them. That's as far as I'll go, but I am not starting a third business. Now, this wasn't on that Facebook post, but it is completely related, because it has to do with having time but still not doing it, meaning that you are lacking discipline in this. For me, it was taking care of things around the house that you say you have no time for, so they just keep getting extended and pushed to the side and left in the corner, gathering dust. One of those things was getting rid of old medicines. That's the only thing I'm going to share with you today as a how-to, as a little tip and whatever, but this was definitely one of them. Let me show you how many I had. These are all expired pills, and these are all expired steroid creams and antifungal creams that were wrongly prescribed, which is why then I have a lot of steroid cream tubes. Those I haven't read on how to dispose of them, but these actually become safe to dispose with this. You're not supposed to flush medications down the toilet, especially this many, but I actually linked the video below for this item. I got it at the pharmacy at Walmart. You just say that you want to dispose of your medication and they give you these little packets, which you're meant to use with this. So it's like one per little container of medication, but I had so many and I only had 2. I'm going to experiment and see if it works with this. I'm sacrificing this container because it's one of my older ones. It's not good for food. What I'm truly sacrificing is the lid. This is a perfectly good lid, but this is going to become solid and I have to shake it for it to become solid. So I'm gonna do it this way. Hopefully it'll work. We'll see. That's gonna be a fun experiment today. Something else I did today was organize my side of the closet. The shoes were kind of in disarray. I was stumbling over them. I couldn't find really anything in my closet. And now everything is just nice and neat, orderly, and super easy. If I'm looking for something, I know exactly where to look. Enough gabbing. Let's take care of this and I will let you guys go for today. I really have nothing else to share with you. According to the instructions, you're supposed to have 1/3 of medication in the container. So I think this is about 1/3. It's not exactly half. So I'm doing that. And then another third is water. And then you empty the little packet. It's a solution in here inside. Since I have so many pills and so much space, I'm going to use both of them. Then you shake it vigorously and it's going to become solid, becoming biosafe instead of a biohazard, and you dispose of it in your regular trash so you don't have to flush anything, harm the environment, contaminate the water supply, or cause any sort of environmental issues. So if you have medications at home that you have to dispose of, please either take them over to your pharmacy, those that do accept pill bottles back, or ask for these packets. Oh, this is so funny. Some of the pills are already disintegrating. It's like a fun science experiment. I know I got a little more than 1/3 water, but it's kind of hard to measure with so many pills in there. All right, the packet is adult proof. I'm gonna get some scissors. It's already becoming solid on its own. Ew. All right, putting this in here. Getting the second packet. Putting that in there. Oh, it's becoming very dense. It says to shake for 30 seconds. This is disgusting. It looks like porridge. Now it says that after 30 seconds, it becomes solid and you don't hear any more rattling. This is not my case, but then again, I did not follow instructions. I tried getting creative, but hopefully the fact that this solution, I don't know, neutralizes or renders the chemicals in the medication useless will still make this biosafe. This is disgusting. I'm still throwing it out in the trash. It is not by any means solid. I'm still trying to get this to work. Now you know, don't follow my example. Follow the instructions that are in the video and on the packet. This will not work in any other way. Hope you guys have been enjoying your time at home with your family and the extra time that you have on your hands you're using wisely, productively, and getting the most out of it as you can. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully more energetic and with more interesting projects. Although I gotta give it to you, this was kind of interesting. I'll see you tomorrow.